Welcome back students in second part of today's lecture. So here you can see the name is written potentiometer. Okay. So first see for what purpose it is used. It is a sensitive device used for measuring the EMF of a source. Okay. Meter bridge was used to find out the resistance, and potentiometer, the name is here na, potentio, so potential difference, you know that word, which is also called EMF. So potentiometer is used to measure the EMF of a source without drawing any current from the source. It is also used for determination of internal resistance of a cell and comparing the EMFs of two cells. Let's see its principle. It works on the principle that when a steady current is passed through a conductor of a uniform cross-sectional area, the potential drop between any 2 points on the wire is directly proportional to the length of the wire between these points. So, the basic thing here is that the potential drop between any 2 points on the wire is directly proportional to the length of the wire between these points. That means EMF is directly proportional to the length. To prove the principle, let's consider a source of EMF. This one E is connected across the ends of a uniform wire AC. Here is A, here is C. This is one uniform wire. Uniform wire means its cross sectional area is same from A to C. Okay. Let the current that flows through the circuit be I. So this is current I which is flowing in the circuit. And here we will see that in the length AB, this much length L, what is the amount of potential drop? Okay, this is L and this is I. So according to Ohm's law, potential difference V equals to I into R. So potential drop across the length AB equals to L of the wire. V equals to I into RAB. RAB means resistance of length AB. Okay, so V equals to I into RAB. Let's take the cross-sectional area of the wire BA. Then we know that how resistance depends on resistivity, length and cross-sectional area. With resistivity, it is directly proportional. With length, it is directly proportional. With cross-sectional area, it is inversely proportional. Okay, so this value of RAB we put in this equation. So in place of RAB we put rho L upon A. Okay, so we got this one, V equals to I into rho L upon A. Now I, the amount of current flowing through the circuit is same, that is constant. Resistivity is a constant quantity. Cross-sectional area is also constant because the wire is uniform. Okay, so all these three quantities are constant. So when we remove them, this equal sign will convert into proportionality sign. So here we got V is directly proportional to L, which is the principle of potentiometer. So we have proved the principle. Now one term is there, potential gradient. Potential gradient is the potential drop per unit length. So from this one, okay, we can give the value of potential gradient V upon L equals to constant. Now let's see the construction of potentiometer. Here also you can see one scale is there, 1 meter scale you can see, and here 2 points are there, A and B. Between these 2 points wire is connected. Here you can see this wire, from A it will start, it comes till here, then from here till here, then from here till here, then from here till here. So one thing you must notice that sometimes students, when we ask students that in potentiometer in which manner the wires or the resistances are connected. So they say that parallel. It is not parallel combination, okay. In parallel combination, one point of all the resistances is connected at same point and other point is also connected at same point, okay. So here you can see that this is not the case. The wire starts from here, then from here you can see it goes here, then again from here it comes here. So from A to B these wires are connected in series, okay. So here 4 wires are there, and if this scale is 1 meter long, so that means length of these wires is 4 meters, okay. So like this the wire in potentiometer is connected. Then between these 2 points, that means between the wires, 2 ends of the wires, one EMF source, one ammeter to measure the current, one key and rheostat is connected, okay. This is the construction of potentiometer. Now we will see the sensitivity of potentiometer. Sensitivity of a potentiometer: the smallest potential difference that can be accurately measured by a potentiometer is known as its sensitivity. Hence, the smaller is the value of potential gradient, the greater will be its sensitivity. So we can say that sensitivity is inversely proportional to the potential gradient, okay. This is it for today's lecture, because now according to the new course, new syllabus, we don't have to discuss the application of meter bridge and potentiometer. We have to see their definition, principle, construction only, okay. So here we are finishing our 3rd chapter. In next video I will provide you some numerical problems related to this chapter, and then we will start 2nd chapter, which we have skipped because I was waiting for new syllabus to come, and now according to that I will teach you other chapters also. So after first chapter, after completing first chapter, I have started this 3rd chapter. So now we start 2nd chapter and then we move to 4, 5, 6 like that, okay. So till then, goodbye, take care and do some productive work.